Alright guys, welcome back to another reaction video. My name is Stella, and today I'm going to be reacting to My Hero Academia episode 24, Fight On, Iida. So last episode was huge. Todoroki beat Deku, which is, I hate to say it, kind of something I've been waiting for this whole time, because I always feel like no show worth its salt is going to have its protagonist remain unchallenged. So I'm glad he finally lost something. But I'm really excited to see where that puts us for the future, because that's going to like really change the way that the rest of the show plays out, or at least the rest of this sports festival arc plays out. But I'm super excited to get into it. As always, if you want to watch the full-length reaction to this episode, it'll be up on our Patreon, along with early access to episode 25, Todoroki versus Bakugo. What? Maybe that's a spoiler. Maybe I shouldn't be reading the episode titles ahead. But yeah, if you'd like to see early access to that or the full-length reaction, please head on over to our Patreon. It would really help out the channel. We'd really appreciate it. And as always, if you're new here, welcome. Hopefully you decide to stick around because we would love to have you. And with all that out of the way, let's just get into My Hero Academia episode 24. We got a lovely recap. Honestly, Deku is just destroying his body every time he battles. Like if he goes up against one legit challenger who actually challenges his abilities, he's done. He's out for the count because his body is broken for a little bit. Sorry, that's just such a good, I guess, cliffhanger. It's such a good episode ending. I don't know. I've been really loving the sports arc. I think it's been a really great plot device. However, they did show us the villain from season 1 watching on his TV, and I'm so sorry that I can't remember his name. But I feel like there's like the looming threat of the villains are still there. You know, the League of Villains. They're still there. So I'm kind of curious if anything's going to happen in the last couple episodes. I hope something happens. Not what he needs to hear right now, at all. Or you could, you know, be a good dad. What a good line. I forgot about you for a moment. That's so good. Oh my gosh. Let's not blame All Might for this. That makes sense. They did literally explode the entire arena stage. Dude. But what he doesn't realize is he's like opened the door for Todoroki, you know, of these possibilities. I feel like Iida's gonna... This is gonna be easy for him. Whoa! Low-key though, that was also a very nice way of pushing her out of bounds. Like, she didn't get hurt. It was very gentle. He just pushed her out of bounds and then bowed at the end. I love him. Wow, I was gonna say she's kind of at a disadvantage there, because what is her acid stuff gonna do to like a shadow? Oh wow, are those just their scars? Unfortunately, she's got a point. But also, I don't think it's fair for her to say, I won't heal these kinds of injuries ever again. Because, like, so if this happens again, you'll just be like, oh, too bad. I said what I said. Well, that makes sense, because, like, he inherited One for All, so... I feel like you could have gathered that just from knowing... Yeah. I love their relationship. I really do. Like, it's such a wholesome mentor-student dynamic. Is he calling his, like, his brother? Because his brothers are famous heroes, right? Yeah. It's been a long time since we saw a superhero battle happening in the outside world. I'm kind of excited about this. What are we chasing, though? A what? The hero killer. I mean, if you're a supervillain and you're gonna pick your supervillain name, that's gotta be up there as far as best supervillain names. Hero killer. Straight and to the point. Yeah, Bakugo's got this. No problem. I love that. Oh my gosh, the metal guy whose name I can't remember is now cheering on Kirishima. So if it's Bakugo and Kirishima this round, who is Todoroki battling? Because obviously Todoroki's gonna win, whoever it is, but... So he's just been fully hardening himself this whole time. It's not funny. Not a funny name. There's nothing funny about it. Bakugo is straight up gonna kill someone at some point. What would they do? Does he go to prison if he kills another student? What happens then, huh? Oh, Todoroki played Deku. Duh. I feel so stupid. I was like, who is he playing this round? This is still the same round. I don't know. Oh my god. Oh, this is such a cool battle. No matter who wins, they're gonna put on a darn good show. And we know that for sure. He's too fast. Oh man. Oh man. Todoroki's on the ground. Just grab him by his ankle and like drag him. And literally, is that what he's doing? Oh my gosh. Wow. I'm not like shocked by it because he's Todoroki. I think at this point we have learned this is the top of the food chain here. Oh, but Iida's poor ego, I guess. And oh no, your brother's still gonna be so proud of you. You made it to like the literal semifinals, dude. What? No. Who is this guy? I don't want to watch Iida lose both the semifinals and his brother in the exact same day. Oh. Oh, the shadow has a little tear or sweat drop or something. Yeah, if he gets you from behind, he'll blast you. And then it's over. Oh. I mean, it'll be entertaining, that's for sure. Tokoyami is one of the silent heroes of UA, I think. Like, he's freaking incredible. He's smart, he's mature, like, I like him a lot. Yeah, it is all class A. That's kind of a bummer. And it's all dudes. Not that there's anything wrong with that. I would really like to see, like, a super crazy, powerful female character, though. Like, the female characters so far in the show are, like, yeah, they're powerful and smart, but it does feel like they're written on different levels. No. No, I don't want to watch him go through this. Oh my gosh, dude. Wait, we've seen this guy before. Yes. We've seen this guy before with the dude, oh, he's so creepy. And the shadow guy is here. So they're gonna recruit him. Oh no! No! This is bad! This is really, really bad. Ah! Oh my gosh. Oh, you guys. Okay. First of all, I'm gonna say it again. Hero Killer is a terrifying name. Very apt for what I assume his purpose is, which is to kill heroes. And I'm assuming he didn't, there's like, Tensei is not alive. He's definitely been like fully taken out, which is horrifying. And means now I have to watch Iida go through the loss of his older brother who he looked up to, and I think I'm gonna cry because Iida is the most pure character. Like, there is not a single time where he has done anything reprehensible, anything morally on the fence. Like, he is justice, right? But, and I'm going to sound like a jerk for saying this. It is so exciting to have villains involved. I just, you know, because this is true of any superhero story. Part of the excitement is always the villains, too. The villains are just, they're fun to watch, they're exciting. And yeah, you want the heroes to win, but like, I want to see what the villains can do. I want to watch them fight. And so this new guy, Hero Killer Stain, so I guess his name, maybe they just call him Stain, but Hero Killer is kind of his title, has been recruited by the League of Villains, which is bad. We don't really know what his power is. He's got a really long tongue, he has a ton of knives, and he has these long, floaty, like cape tendrils coming out of him. So I don't know what his quirk is, but clearly it's something bad. And this whole time they've been watching the sports festival, so I kind of feel like they're gonna like plan an attack at some point. Maybe not like during the sports festival, because that feels kind of soon, right? That feels pretty immediate too, especially because there was just an attack like not that long ago in the context of this world. But I don't know. I'm so excited, but so scared. And I think it's great that the show can do that, is make me feel this mix of both. Okay. If we're thinking just in terms of the sports festival, next round is going to be Todoroki versus Bakugo, which I wish I hadn't read that episode title, because it's right there on my screen. So like, it's not like it's hidden, but it also kind of spoiled for me who is going to be making it into the finals. Again, I don't think anyone's that shocked that it's Todoroki and Bakugo, because if you're going to place your money on anybody, it was Todoroki, Bakugo, and Deku, and Deku's out. But that is a weird matchup, because you kind of feel like, yeah, the fire half of Todoroki's quirk and Bakugo's explosion, they're not exactly the same thing, but they are very similar, right? And I do kind of feel like it's a weird matchup, because I would assume, maybe this doesn't make any sense, but I would assume Todoroki's ice is probably pretty powerful against Bakugo's explosions, but I could be wrong. So to kind of see how they both work with one another, because they're both really driven to win, they're both really motivated, but Bakugo definitely has a bit less of a handle on his rage, whereas Todoroki has been so far very like level-headed and strategic and, you know, able to plan things out, like the way he did with Iida, because that was super thought through, you know. Although, no, Bakugo was fairly strategic when he played Tokoyami, because he was paying attention to figure out that he needed to create light to weaken Tokoyami's dark shadow. So, like, I don't know. I think they're a good matchup. No matter what, you know this battle's going to be so entertaining and historic, I would say. And I'm really excited. But here's how I feel. I want Todoroki to win so he can feel like he did something for himself, not for his father, and maybe rub it in Papa Endeavor's face and be like, I did this. This was not for you. I'm not going to be a little you. I'm living my own life. I'm powerful without you. I also want Bakugo to win because Bakugo keeps kind of, like, he's really strong and he's really powerful. He's very smart, but he does keep losing. And I feel like that just fuels his rage against the world and his ego and his desire to be better than everyone. And I really want to see him, I don't know, I want to see him become a little bit better. And I'm scared if he loses, he'll just get even more spiteful and angry at everyone. And I don't want to see that happen either. But for the most part, I think whoever wins, there's going to be like good and bad to both sides. I'm more concerned about everything going on outside the sports festival. So I guess we're going to see where those villains end up, if they show up during the season, or if that's like something they save for a later arc. I'm curious as to what the writers are planning. So yeah, as always, if you want to watch the full-length reaction, it'll be up on our Patreon along with early access to episode 25. So please go check that out. Thank you as always for joining me, for watching. We really appreciate it. And if you're new, hopefully you decide to stick around because we would love to have you. And if you do decide to stick around, I will see you in the next reaction.